The global race for technological supremacy is no longer confined to space or silicon. This time, it's about controlling the very wheels, wings, and engines that move humanity forward. Across oceans and continents, the rivalry between the United States and China is reshaping mobility as we know it. China is no longer just catching up. Pitt is setting the pace, leading the charge in engine innovation, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. From electric vehicles to flying cars, from autonomous systems to urban air taxis, both nations are investing billions to redefine movement itself. But in this contest of speed, ambition, and power, China is unveiling technologies that shock the world, leaving the US scrambling to respond. Prepare to witness a new generation of transport where beauty, engineering, and disruptive design collide. Meet the vehicle that instantly captured global attention, the BYD Yangwang U8. It's being hailed as the world's first floating SUV. Armed with a hydraulic suspension that rises and lowers by 150 millimeters, it brings versatility never seen before. With a flick of control, this beast performs a tank turner, perfect 360-degree spin while standing still. All of this engineering marvel comes with a surprisingly accessible price tag of $50,000. But the true headline lies beneath the surface. The base model floats in water up to 1 meter deep, while the off-road variant braves depths of 1.5 meters. Caught in a flash flood, the U8 activates its emergency floating mode. The engine shuts off. Windows seal, air conditioning stays on. The sunroof opens. The SUV floats, buoyant for up to 30 minutes, moving slowly at 3 kilometers per hour, built to save lives, not for joyrides. If that wasn't enough, China introduces another shockwave, the Neo ET9. This luxury sedan doesn't just look sleek, it literally shakes off snow like a dog, using its unique hydraulic suspension. Forget scraping your windshield. Winter mornings will never be the same. And China doesn't stop with roads. Look upward. The first unmanned aerial train has arrived, running on a futuristic 10.5-kilometer monorail. This elevated marvel glides above traffic chaos. Carrying 200 passengers at 60 kilometers per hour, it was built in just 7 months. The benefits: increased capacity, fewer accidents, and cost efficiency. A clear win-win for urban commuters. Now look to the skies again. The Hang 216 ASA drone taxi redefining urban air travel. Powered by 8 pairs of electric rotors, it carries 2 passengers safely, quietly, and cleanly. Fully autonomous, it takes off, navigates, and lands without a pilot. Even if a rotor fails, it completes the flight and lands safely. With a top speed of 130 kilometers per hour, it's the first real glimpse of aerial commuting in our lifetimes. But China isn't the only innovator. Enter France with the Lazare LMV 496, a motorcycle that turns into a flying machine. For kerosene-powered turbines unleash 1,300 horsepower, lifting the bikes. For 10 minutes of flight and a $500,000 price tag, it fuses motorcycle freedom with jet propulsion. And back in China, Gok introduces the Gove flying car, a capsule that detaches from its chassis, unfolding into a drone with 6 blades. Input your destination on a tablet, and it flies itself, even navigating to recharge mid-flight. On-the-ground autonomy takes a new form with Zoo, Amazon's symmetrical in design. It moves forward or backward seamlessly. Inside, 4 passengers sit face-to-face, surrounded by 360-degree sensors. It runs 16 hours on one charge, reaching 75 miles per hour. And unlike traditional car makers, Zoo isn't selling cars, it's selling a service. In Japan, engineers present the Ridroid Kanguro, a personal assistant robot that doubles as a scooter. It follows you, carries groceries, then transforms into a rideable machine, reaching 10 kilometers per hour. Meanwhile, Origo's autonomous pods are built for airports and cities, serving as taxis, cargo carriers, or even mobile shops. The revolution continues with the Xpeng X3 flying car. On the road, it drives like a car. At the press of a button, it takes flight. Controlled with a steering wheel and gear lever, it reaches 130 kilometers per hour in the sky, staying airborne for 35 minutes. Even recharging its futuristic, its ground module powers the air module, ensuring seamless transitions. And for emergencies, the Jump Aero JA1 eVTOL arrives, designed for speed and rescue, cutting response times dramatically. Smooth, quiet, and electric. It proves air mobility isn't just for luxury, it can save lives. In the concept world, Shane Chung, the man behind the hoverboard, returns with the Shane, a two-wheeled electric car. It carries 5 adults, balancing itself automatically with shifting gravity, stable at any speed. Toyota enters with the concept iWalk, a 3-wheeled AI-driven mobility device navigated by joystick. It adjusts its wheelbase as it accelerates, balancing safety with simplicity. Honda delivers nostalgia with the Moto Compacto, a foldable scooter weighing just 18.7 kg. Priced at $1,000, it reaches 24 kilometers per hour, compact enough to carry into an office. Yamaha responds with the futuristic Motoroid, sensing its rider's movements, stabilizing itself, and almost feeling alive. From floating SUVs to flying capsules, from robotaxis to urban air trains, the message is clear. Transportation is no longer just about getting from point A to point B. It's about survival, speed, sustainability, and spectacle. China's advances are not isolated experiments, they are systemic leaps, reshaping how we think about motion itself. The United States still holds immense power in research and development, but the shockwaves from China are undeniable. This isn't a distant dream. It's happening now. The future of motion has already begun, and the race is far from over.